It is currently May 18th, 2026, and we already know who the American Girl of the Year is for 2027. I think we've lost the plot here. Literally just a couple of days ago, we got a leak of, we already kind of knew that the name Daisy Davenport had been trademarked for a while now, I think. But I don't think anybody was really prepared for this random book cover to pop up on just any day, especially in May of 2026. Raquel has only gotten 5 months completely to herself, if you can even say that about the brand anymore. Oh, and big shocker, the Girl of the Year looks to be pretty white. So we got this leak of Daisy Davenport's book, and it's titled Daisy Davenport Saves the Day, and we get this nice artwork on the cover of her front and center surrounded by 4 other girls that I am much more interested already than her. Not only this, it seems to be that she is referencing Molly's collection, which would be exciting, I guess, if Raquel's collection this year wasn't already also connected to Samantha's. So now it's really going into this gimmicky thing already, which it's a very cool idea to have like ancestors and whatnot, but if they're gonna like do it in a row, even if she's not related to Molly, it seems a bit lazy, and I really would like American Girl to not cannibalize itself with references already. I mean, it's 40 years. That's the big 40 this year. And I mean, it's cute, but it's just, can we get something new? Which is also what I will be ranting about in this video. Daisy also already has a release date of September 15th. The cover of Daisy Davenport Saves the Day features Daisy right front and center. I mean, obviously, it's her book. But like I said, looking at the other characters around her, they all look more interesting than her. And I don't know, I feel so much fatigue from the Girl of the Year line. Like, I was never even that interested in it when I was growing up with the line. Kanani is the first one that I remember when I started collecting, and I really loved her, but she also really stands out against all of the other ones, probably because she's a person of color, which is a big issue with this line. Like, why couldn't Daisy be who I'm assuming is a Hispanic girl on the left, or even, I feel like the girl holding a dog looks more like a Daisy Davenport to me than Daisy Davenport. But I mean, we haven't met her yet, but I was just, like I think majority of us, really hoping for another girl of color to be the Girl of the Year. And also not to include another historical in their story right away. Like, Raquel was like a big thing to like have Samantha in it, but it's already gonna get old. And it's only been 5 months since Raquel has completely like had her own spotlight, which she deserves. Like I said, I've never really been interested in the Girl of the Year line, even when I was a kid. Kanani just really stuck out to me because she's just such a beautiful doll, and how could you not? And also, I think Hawaii was like 2010s, like around then, like people really were loving Hawaii and touring there, and I think that's probably why American Girl chose that. Not because they wanted to make a diverse choice. I think now that I'm thinking about that, that's why we got Kanani, and not because they were just like, let's make another diverse girl. And just looking at all of the girls of the years, there's not a lot of variety. And that's why I just feel so fatigued from it. I just really feel like there is so much lost potential in the Girl of the Year line, because I mean, they're supposed to be like focusing on girls of today, which I mean, technically they do, but what girls of today are they focusing on? And I'm not trying to bash little girls, okay? I'm not bashing any little girls or anybody that likes these dolls. That's not what I'm just getting my feelings out right now. But clearly they're just for rich families with little white girls usually. That's what they're for, just rich white girls. It's just like, at a point, who is the Girl of the Year line for? I know they say it's for the modern girl, but it seems like the only modern girls they really like to focus on are white. There's only been like 8 or 9 characters throughout the past like 20 some years that are not white, and some of them are side characters. Side characters. I It's just so disappointing. There's just so much lost potential for this line, I feel like, because of course there's going to be repeats of like hobbies and stuff. Like little girls, we have similar hobbies, but I mean, you can branch out. There should be more sciencey math stuff, space stuff. Like, yes, there's going to be repeat hobbies, but I feel like they're just getting like repeated to death. And the collections are really, it's not Girl of the Year anymore. It's really not. Like, the time frames for them, they let them go on until they like sell out 2 years later, but like growing up that was not a thing. It was just like, maybe like for the next few months of the next year they'll be available until it's all sold out. But now I feel like they're making either too much stock or they really aren't selling enough, which maybe they should rethink how this line is going. Personally, I think they need to diversify this line ASAP. Seriously, they need to diversify these girls. Even just like having girls from like different states and parts of the country, which I feel like they also could do better with different types of family dynamics. We kind of got that with Raquel's story, which I really enjoyed as an adopted person. But I just feel like they always go, well, not always, but they mostly go with the pretty standard basic white girl with like usually rich hobbies, and the other girls that are not white usually get the short end of the stick from the brand. American Girl even tried to like give us a more diverse brand with World by Us, but that only lasted like a couple years too, and it was very underappreciated. But also, I don't understand why they couldn't have just made like one of those dolls a Girl of the Year. Anyway, why couldn't they have just made Yvette a Girl of the Year or something? Why? Why do they have to be their own separate thing? It's weird. I don't like it. I really am tired of the Girl of the Year line and American Girl just like putting effort into lines that really, like, we won't remember them in like a few years, like, unless like it's actually something amazing and like really good. But I feel like the Girl of the Years are so forgettable unless you like grew up with them. It just truly seems that the Girl of the Year is for the little white girls, and that's it. And I don't understand why, because I was a little white girl. I don't know if you noticed. But I love diverse characters and having diversity in my collection. That's one of my favorite things about how I grew my collection as an adult, is to add diverse characters. It's exciting. I love learning about other people and their cultures, and I've liked that since I was a kid. I feel like the Girl of the Year books, when you just focus on these very basic white families, it leaves little to really grasp onto. Everything is very surface level, which I'm not asking them to be life changing and, but I feel like the effort could be placed elsewhere. And I just, I'm gonna stop like trying to be hopeful for the Girl of the Year line, honestly. I really love Raquel. I will be honest, I do love her. I don't have her, but I got her book because I love the historical line, so obviously I want to figure out what's going on with that. But even with Daisy Davenport, I'm just like, guys, I'm gonna get tired of this. Like, this is gonna get gimmicky real quick. So, in conclusion, with this little yap rant about the next Girl of the Year 2027, and it's not even halfway through 2026. Basically, what we learned today is I'm tired of this line. This line is repetitive, very white, and not diverse, even in the different stories it tells. It leaves much to be desired. I personally think they should start telling diverse stories for the Girl of the Years, or get rid of the line. Get rid of the line and put that energy towards the historicals and even the truly me dolls. Honestly, I feel like they are falling to the wayward side. And Girl of the Year, why? Why? Like, I get it, but like, also they're like dumbing down the reading material too. Sorry, I have even more to rant about apparently. I thought I was done. Until American Girl decides to actually make diverse dolls and tell diverse stories, I think I'm gonna check out of the Girl of the Year line for now. Cause I'm tired. I'm really tired of the lack of diversity, and just I'm tired. I'm tired of brands catering towards rich white people. Thank you for joining me today to just talk about this new information and how I feel about this doll line. I know it's not really a big deal, but also it does show issues with bigger problems going on right now in America that have been going on for forever. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see me again. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. What do you think about Girl of the Years? Who's your favorite? I know I said I don't like them, but if I had to choose a favorite, it would probably be Kanani or Cubby. Definitely. Yeah, I'm double checking in my mind. Yeah, those would be my favorite. Anyways, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye. Wait, my cat. She's on the bed. Chapel. Aw, baby. Are you taking a nap? They're so cute with little Kaya. Aw. Okay.